Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I don't know what you're offering. Ooh. Ice cream. Apple ice cream. Huh. Never had apple ice cream. I've had coffee and orange. Never apple, though. Oh, yeah, look how the prices are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, ladies. Would you like some light, fluffy popcorn? Healthier than any option, say candy. Well, holy popcorn. Oh. I'm buying a lot because of the movement perks. Today, would you like some candy? It's super delicious and better than popcorn. I was told to say that. Sure you were. Rainbow jelly beans. Floral jelly. Oh, this also has CP. Nice. And what do you have? Great, science biology, but I'm novice in the kitchen. Oh, well, I'm working the basics at least. What do you got? Crepes. I love me some crepes. Oh, back in school, this is completely appropriate since this is in a school setting, but back in school, in French class, we would have crepe day every year. Well, every semester, because, you know, it was based on semester stuff. But, oh, hey, plot, huh? Professor Alba, is that you? Well, Estelle and Joshua. It's a pleasant surprise. I trust you're doing well. You're invited here for the festival? Sadly, no. I'm here on other business. There we go. I've come to investigate a new discovery within the Sapphirel Tower. I was hoping the Academy could provide some useful materials. Wow, you're really dedicated. Well, I have to be. Research hasn't made me wealthy, so I'm fueled by pure enthusiasm. Not with that attitude, it hasn't. Stay in there. Believe in yourself. On a related note, the Academy's curriculum is divided into a few courses, isn't it? Will there be any exhibitions? Yes, although the 3 courses available to study are only social studies class, which will have an exhibition. The students are displaying the results of independent research projects. I see, I recall my own day as a student. So this is a research publication made. Okay. This must be your first time here at the Academy, right? Let's see, how to explain. Campus is fairly littered with buildings. If you'd like, we can take you there. That would be helpful. I hate to spoil your fun. Oh, it's fine, we're not doing anything major right now. I see, well in that case, I'd greatly appreciate you showing me to the exhibition hall whenever you have time. Be waiting for you right in the cafeteria. Oh wow, my phone is blowing up. Oh my. Do you ever just have one of those Janice lunch? Do you ever just have one of those stories where it's hilarious, but if it's told to anybody who isn't your friend or understands you, they'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? I just had one, and, well, not had one. One of my friends is, okay, so I have a few stories to tell. Oh. Hey, blue hair. I work in security, basically. You know, I'm not here. There's gonna be librarian celebrities. Blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, one of my friends just told her significant other, who wasn't there at the time, a story involving, well, let's just say a bunch of people having sex. But, well, it wants me to look around more, so I figured I might, well, and it gives me time to tell my story. Anyhow, the orgy story. My one friend has quite a list of people who she adores, and you can check this out because we have stories about it in the Daily Nacho. That's my secondary channel. Give it a watch. It's where I'm pulling my footage from the Sonic 06 video that I'm going to be doing. But anyhow, we have an orgy story in one of our episodes, and to be completely honest, it was hilarious, but she's now just telling her significant other of the story. No sex was actually had, by the way, but that's just how it was phrased to him, and the suspense is killing us all. Mr. Ratio. Also, why do I have to go behind the desk to fucking talk to him? I don't like that. It's asinine. Wait a second. Ah, Elia? It's good to see you both again. Oh, well, President Estelle and Joshua. Mayor, Mabel. What are you two doing here? To tell you the truth, I actually graduated from here. Always made it a point of coming to the campus festival every year. Oh, that's cool. But enough about me. How have you two been doing? Are you here in guild business? Actually, told the story. So you're helping out with the play. I've always found them to be slightly tiresome. But if you're going on stage, I surely don't want to miss it. I'd rather not have anyone I know in the audience for this. Oh, suck it up. I don't know why, but maid cafes are a thing over in Japan. Okay, digressing back fully to the crepe story, but it was just like a day where we'd all just goof around. The teacher was cool. Her name was Martitius, and she was a pretty laid-back teacher, to say the least. And but yeah, crepe day. Everybody knew it. Everybody loved it. Even kids in the Spanish class knew of it. And if some would sneak over, we'd always make them a crepe or two. But they were just so good. We'd have different like flavoring options. There was just like straight butter, cream, and milk. Well, not butter, cream, and milk. Butter, cream, and sugar. And then there'd be like raspberry, strawberry, blueberry. Oh, it was just so delicious. Okay, let's get on with the actual story of the game. Strange, I know. Well, you slowly pulled out all the stops, haven't you? So many areas of interest, from history to economics. Thank you so much. This looks like smashing fun. It was my pleasure to help, sir. Social studies is my major. I hope you enjoy looking around. I've never been good at this whole academics thing. One of these days, you're really going to have to get over that. Being a brace requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Well, that meant you start looking around, so if you'll excuse me, thank you again for showing me here. Cool. Is there... Okay, here we go. Miss Chloe! It's orphan meat 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, you're all here. Hey, kiddos, glad you can make it. Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome. I ate so much candy I puked. Told you not to be such a pig. Is Matron Teresa with you? Yep, she's talking to those people over there. Here she is. Good afternoon, all. Matron Teresa. Good afternoon, Matron. Thank you so much for inviting us here today. The children and I have enjoyed it greatly. Miss Chloe, when's your play thingy supposed to start? We'll be looking forward to it. I see. We'll have to wait just a while longer. Did you know that Estelle and Joshua are going to be in the play? Really? That's going to be cool. What part are you playing, Mr. Joshua? How to put this? You'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Oh, by the way, are you guys still staying in Minoria? Yes, the continued goodwill of the innkeepers. That said, however. Hey guys, you want to see the costumes that will be used in the play? There are pretty dresses and suits of armor. Pretty dresses, suits of armor. I guess I have your attention. I can give you an exclusive sneak peek at them before the play even starts. Yay! I want to go. I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now follow me. It's so easy to work children. Joshua's such a thoughtful boy. I didn't want to speak of this in front of the children. You mean... Yes, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer. We will impose upon the menorahs no longer. I will tell the children today after the festival. I see. That's sad, but I suppose you have no choice. Please don't look at me so. Gransel is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save enough mirror, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday, Matron. Now then, let's find some... I would imagine they are a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own. Okay, that's less of a thing. Well, less tragic than I was expecting. I wonder if I could wear it. Not with how short you are. I just could try on the white dress. Nope, that's reserved for Joshua. Well, looks like you're having fun, huh? Where'd Joshua go? Mr. Joshua? He left after you brought us here. He said, wait here until the girls arrived. Something wrong? I knows. Miss Joshua went looking for the guy with silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us out of the fire before. His hair is all shiny and pretty. What? So he's been on campus? Yeah, just for a second. Miss Joshua was surprised. Polly, you dummy. Why didn't you come out and tell any of us? Because I was eating a crepe. Estelle, I know. Be right back, matron. That's fine. Chloe, would you please go with her? Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. By your leave, matron. You're going too? I'm sorry. We'll see you at the play. Yeah, I'm gonna knock your socks off. Anyway, let's go find Joshua. I don't know who that guy with silver hair is. But even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out. Just a moment, please. Sig! Oh, cool birdie. I forget that she always has him. Scree? You just asked something. Do you see where Joshua went? Scree! I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Wait, is he headed to the old school building down the back road? Shall we? Yes, we shall. And I know where that is, because I had to fucking... Okay, there's an Australian expression that says, I'm not here to fuck spiders. Basically meaning, yeah, of course. Or duh. Of course the door's open. Let's see. This was the hole in the wall I was telling everybody about. And isn't it funny how the doors were locked? Locked my rear end. Well, my rear end is off the lock, aside from when I had to expel things from my body. As is most people's. Unless they're into backdoor play. I'll just keep it at that. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. No one's here. Unless, did I not check up here? Probably not. Here we go. Strange, I could have sworn, but it couldn't be. Joshua! Hey, you two. You need to stop making us worry about you. I almost had a heart attack when I heard you were chasing after some guy with silver hair. How'd you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow Matt following that description, but I guess I lost him. Oh my. Was he pretty talented if you can give you the slip? Any idea who he was? I'm afraid not. You liar! I don't think it was our arsonist, though. I tailed him as long as I could. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? Just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago, you were in a total panic. I was not. And hey, you were pretty concerned yourself. I thank you, both of you. Run to the play! Once again, all play personnel report to the auditorium. Oh, it's almost time. Yes, we should get the costume to play. All right, let's do this. Oh, wait, what about the guy with silver hair? Suppose I'll have to let Karna know when we keep an eye out. The three then spoke with Karna, the silver-haired man, and left for the auditorium immediately. 30 minutes later. All those people. Look at all the people. I'm getting kind of nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. That's what all the rehearsals are for. Besides, once we start up, you'll forget that they're even there. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time? Well, I guess I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Okay. You two can have your little spat some other time. This year's Campus Festival is already a big success. Though we have esteemed individuals like the Duke and the Mayor who can't afford to be intimidated. Just remember, number one rule will be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. Good job. Yeah, we've done a good job keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close it out with a real bang. This should be good. That was the punch-in sound from... Oh, never mind. Without further ado, the Student Council probably presents Madrigal of the White Mongolia. Enjoy the show. In the year 1100 of the Septon calendar, 100 years ago, Liberal was a land of nobles and aristocrats. The commoners, too, held some power, and they were prodigious traders and grew more influential with each passing year. During this period, there were much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, the clashes intensified. The intersection of the royal family and the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for the final conflict. A year had passed since illness stole the king from his people, and our tale begins in an early spring in the rooftop garden of the Gransel Castle. Oh, Joshua. The streets shine on everyone. Princess Cecilia. Each bright with their own happiness, and in spite of that... Hey, you are a princess. Please don't think you should be going to bed soon, Your Royal Highness. Staying up late can do you no good. It's all right. Should I fall ill? If that happened, then perhaps I should avoid becoming the last ember in this dying flame we call liberal. Please do not speak of such things. Your Highness, you are a most exalted individual, liberal. If you were to take a husband, you could control the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I will not consent to it. Oh, why, Your Highness? You have two fine men as suitors, after all. One is Sir Julius, the chivalric order of the Imperial Guards. The eldest son is the Duke. And Sir Oscar, commoner though he may be, is recognized by his battles against the Empire. Both are such fine men. No one knows better than I the quality of their character. Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, isn't that Joshua playing the role of the princess? Suppose this is what Jill put a great thought into reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays the role well, but the two maids leave much to be desired. Do you remember, Oscar, how we spent our boyhood days in this alley running around pretending our sticks were swords? Could never forget, Julius. In those days, it was all so simple, with you and Cecilia alike. Treasure that time greatly. As I recall how stunned I was, I could always conspire to play with her in secret only to discover another had been doing the same. She was as lovely as the sight of falling petals in spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun. But her light would dim with each passing day. The nobles and the commoners, the fury of the conflict could never be avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so, for her very existence has brought her such sorrow. Oh wow, they're so cool. I just say it, but the guy kind of looks cuter than the girls. Hush now, watch the show. I know this, Julius. The commoners' imprudence can be tolerated no more. Should they forget their place and no longer view us as their superiors, liberal power structure would surely fall into ruin. If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizing of power by the common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should call the tradition aside? Should be better to follow our knees before the Empire's military, concede to their will. Father! That's a damn fine Duke up there. If we let the commoner get all high and mighty on our socials. Oscar, I'm expecting great things from you. You can get the royal family on your side. We'll have a great advantage over the nobles. And that advantage will allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I cannot consent to this. We never use Cecilia for political use. You can both others prefer yourself. Even though you not had a chance to become king, albeit only on paper. And if you refuse, it will only lead to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family and surely nobles will disappear into the shadows of history. Chairman! Impressive. They've really done their research. I had severe doubts about this ever since I first heard about the reverse role gimmick. Other students have always put a great deal of work into it, seems. The young bracers had no small hand in this either. I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius and Cecilia to die. For myself, I know not what I should do. It's no good. I'm going to be sick. Are you all right? Must have quite a bit more than you can handle. Maybe spring, but you'll surely catch a death here. Thank you, good Sir Knight. It's nothing to do with being a knight, but rather a simple concern. I would be quite the young fool to not see what I must do. Got that right. What? My arm. Just a touch of anesthetic on the blade. If you'd be so kind as to stand still. Curse you, assassin. Who sent you? Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. You wanted badly enough to play me up front, and pretty well. All you need to do is die. I get it. Not bad, not bad. So up next we should have... Oops, almost got wrapped up in that. I forgot my work. Long has it been since you have entered my sight, fair princess. Yes, Julius, it truly has. I cannot help but notice that Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, the both of you were soft spoken by the maids of the court. Oh, well, you know, your highness, the kingdom is in the midst of most dire circumstance. I confess, I came to you to ask a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the chivalric order High Guard, a young general, to engage in a duel of honor. That the victor shall be granted great honor becoming your husband. Quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in conflict between noble and commoner, these two close friends finally decided on a duel. The princess now realizes the determination and keeps silent. And then on the day of the duel, the two knights step into the grand arena of Royal Academy. May have come to witness this commoner, noble, and all social castes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceeding was one who they fought for, Princess Cecilia. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to be in such a fashion. Speak that may both be unburdened, if nothing else for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands, but at this moment my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps, but what is this passion that pierces me so quick? As you see with the blade drawn, I feel that I've been waiting for this moment. Before this storm, in the name of revolution, should claim us both. We shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. On guard. It looks so derpy. This is the most animation that the sprites have had ever. Impressive, Julius. Actually the same with you, but still you seem to hesitate. What troubles you, Oscar? Is it the extent of your skill? Perhaps tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overestimated. Ah! Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Ah. Oscar, your arm. I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither are blades connected with flesh. Not even a glancing blow. Your wound was struck prior. This is a tactic most low, Duke Vermont. Was this in your intention from the start? Not to think. Good slander my good name. Are you playing that I instigated this? Father, is this true? It's all right, Julius. It's my own experience that brought this about. Besides, I've received far worse on this field of battle. But everything I had in this next strike, I intend to kill you. Oscar. Very well. I'll wager it all in the next strike as well. For the fair princess of the future of this very kingdom, he who lives, and as I said, inherits responsibility for all, and he who dies shall watch over it all from the realm of the spirits. Such is also the pride of a knight. Suppose it is. Yeah! No! Cecilia? Princess! Cecilia, why were you not in attendance? Oscar, I did not wish to... Bah. Wow, I just skipped a bunch. Princess, hear me all in attendance. Dismiss me. Set your side differences, please. Are we not all liberal? Do we not all love this land? There is so little that separates us from one another. You would but take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness, say no more. My vision fades, but what of you two? Will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange. Everything is floating. When I was young, I would sneak out of the castle down to the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles, so please, don't ever stop. Princess? No, this cannot be. Princess! I'll do anything. Please, no. Cecilia, you. Our poor princess. I don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life so that we might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what trife is pride of a noble man? Had we not been fighting, it would never have come to this. Only now do I see the error of our ways. To the fate of all men whose spirits shackled to their flesh. Adios, great goddess skies. We now know of your great resentment. There is much you do not yet understand, it seems. Oh. I granted you flesh to be your vessel, but your spirits still know more freedom and nobility. Such concept as the lives only live within you, yourselves. So beautiful. Most beautiful voice I've ever heard. It's amazing. Goddess herself graced us, the goddess. Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your conflict. You're both courageous and strong, yet something vital within you is broken. It is as you say, our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Chairman, has your hate for the nobles and the monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you, who has simply watched these events unfold. Is there something fundamental within you that's lost as well? Strike upon your breast and think upon this. It only seems now you've remembered your hearts. As such, perhaps hope remains liberal, as long as you never forget the lessons learned this day. Oh, she has vanished. Where am I? Princess? Cecilia? Oh my, Julius, Oscar, have we both been called to heaven as well? It's a genuine miracle. Princess! Princess Joshua! Praise Adios! Why are the two of you here? And the Duke and the Chairman? Then I'm not dead? Almighty Adios. Adios has given the world back its beloved. Praise her for her benevolence. Oscar, Julius, what happened? Nothing you need concern yourself over, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end. I believe everything will be all right. You're being naive, Oscar. We still have a duel to finish, do we not? Julius. No, you still intend to fight? On the contrary, the match is concluded. Besides, the fool managed to get a hit on his sword arm. It would do not for a duel such as this to have a clear victor. It stands for the reason the man who fought significantly handicapped yet emerged undefeated should be regarded as the victor. Wait, Julius! Don't misunderstand me, Oscar. I've not given up on the princess. Once you are healed, our duel will continue with blades of wood. Just as we were boys. I see. Very well, I accept your challenge. Neither of you two have any regard for my own wish. You are mistaken. You, my lady, shall judge the match, and I think it's only fair for the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone waits with bated breath for it. Very well. Don't they look marvelous together? Almighty Adios, look well upon this. May this fine day come into eternity. Eternal peace to liberal. Eternal glory to liberal. And the curtain just hits Joshua. Oi. What the grand finale. Ooh. I like his character model, but no matter. I really like silver-haired antagonists. Oddly enough, I don't like Sephiroth. And so the curtain fell on the madrigal of White Mongolia to grand fanfare and acclaim. And with its conclusion, an announcement went out that the campus festival had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse and leave the campus, each person wearing a look of contentment. Ah, brilliant, just brilliant. That was one fine play. The director allowed us to say so. At first, I thought people would make fun of switch roles like that. Sure glad they took it seriously. Agreed. The costumes worked out pretty well. I wouldn't have to wear mine again, though. Corsets are some sort of torture. No kidding. It was all for a good cause. Just wait till you see how many pictures the photography club took. Ones of you ought to be particularly popular. Give it a rest. The ones of Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either. The guys go nuts for junior girls. We're gonna rake in the mirror. I mean, all proceeds go to a good cause. Jill. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? Oh, what? Where? What are you talking about? Nothing important, really. You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. Are you okay? Well, that fight scene was pretty hard work. It's no surprise you're tired. You feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I'll deal with fatigue every day as a bracer. I'm just trying to get my head back in order, that's all. Oh. Estelle, you don't mean... No, nothing like that. I promise, I'm perfectly all right. I trust we're not interrupting. Miss Chloe, Oscar was so cool. I'll be that cool when I grow up. Well, I thank you. You really, too. Great, Estelle. Sir Julius. Hey now, Mary. And Josh was so cute. I couldn't stop looking. Thank you. Seems great fun for us all. Play about love and friendship buffeted by the winds of tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was intense, and only one could expect it to end in tragedy. It had such a heartwarming conclusion. I thought it was splendid. Well, with praise like that, I'd say it was worth the effort. Oh yeah, Hans? All right, I almost forgot. Huh? What's up? It's nothing. Don't worry. We'll be right back, so just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Those were Jill and Hans, no? Chloe, your friends are on the student council then. Yeah, they're in charge of production with the play. See, I must thank them. Children have many fond memories of Ruin. Matron. Made up my mind. I will tell them the decision we made when we returned to Minoria, and then we'll take the first steps. Whoa, so soon? What you talking about? Clem, you shouldn't listen to grown-up talk. It's okay, Mary. I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner, continue our discussion there. Okay? Now then, Chloe. You too, Estelle and Joshua. I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play. Oh, hold on a sec. Jill's coming back anymore. We should probably want to say goodbye. Pardon me. Dumbledore, do you have an extra dorm room? Oh, Dean Collins. It's a pleasure to see you again, Matron Teresa. I must apologize for not coming by earlier. Thank you for taking time to visit. You needn't thank me. The festival was magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation. The students were magnificent, weren't they? Chloe told me of your current situation. Truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way we could help. Jill? Yes, sir. Please, take this. Jill handed Matron Teresa a bulky envelope sealed with Royal Academy's crest. What's this? It's a collection we took up for you. It's 1 million mira. Please use it to rebuild the orphanage. 1 million mira? That's impressive, but how? Well, we have the Duke as well as the Mirabeau, so there are some liberties here. Thanks to them, we are able to collect far more than we would have otherwise. Dean. No, I couldn't. I can't accept this. I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for charities each year. People donated specifically to help rebuild the orphanage, but it's too much. Please accept it, Matron. But Chloe, I realize that you're overwhelmed, but think about it. With that much mirror, the rebuilding would start, and you wouldn't need to go to Grancil. You wouldn't have to give up the herb garden. She speaks the truth. Joseph would want you to accept that for the children. You needn't worry about the amount. It can be done with it. You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all so much. That's awesome. Yes, that should settle that. Hey, what's this about going to Grancil? Did something happen? It's okay. There's no need to worry. We've all been through so much. It's not really that big of a deal, but why are you crying, Matron? Don't be silly, Clem. Those are happy tears. After the matron and the children left to Memoria, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students cleaning up the festival. By the time everything was done, they had given way to evening. But we had everything set up for you to be able to stay. I mean, the festival just ended and everything. Sorry, but we can't. Since we're still apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in at the guild. We'd like to give our report before the day's out if we can, so if you'll excuse us. Is that so? I guess I'm on my own tonight. Sure going to be lonely in bed without you. What? Would you please give tasteless jokes like that a rest? Estelle, don't listen to him. Oh, a joke. It's never boring with you guys, I'll say that much. I hope you get the chance to come see us again. Stay for a couple days and nights. Sure, we will. Thank you. We'll stop in again soon. Let's get going. We'll lose daylight if we don't hurry. So, head of Minoria, Chloe? Yes, I want to talk to the matron about. She said it would be all right for me to stay over at the inn with her and the kids tonight. I hate that you won't be here after the festival. Well, what can you do? Hope you have a good time. Oh yeah, about the matron and the kids. Is it kind of risky for them to carry around that much money? Uh-huh. One of the other bracers like, okay, cool. Apparently, the dean made a special request. Never misses a beat. Well, stay healthy. Hope you guys are doing great with your bracer studies. Yep, you can count on it. Best of luck to you both as well. Bracer studies. Ugh. We only had a few days at Academy, but it was great fun. Well, other than class anyway. What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally, students spend most of their time attending classes. The school festival might have been fun, but it was just a special event. You're right. Man, being a student is tougher than I thought. What's wrong? Nothing. Just I can't sense Sieg nearby. I wonder where he went. Maybe he's just looking for dinner. Yes, that may be it. Sorry I'm being silly. Please allow me to come with you as far as the Coast Steel Road. Sure, it'll be fun, and nothing bad could possibly happen. Okay, I am ending this episode here. I think I've got about one left of me, and I'm guaranteeing that the next episode is going to be tons of plot. So thank you guys for watching Princess Joshua make her grand appearance on the stage, and I'll see you in the next episode.